And we're back with some more Stacklands, and I may have been playing a bit in the background. Also, I know this looks stupidly confusing, but I think we can break this down really quickly. This here is a potato farm. We just have those potatoes. They sit on top of either a garden or a farm tile or something along those lines, and then after a while they duplicate. For example, this one here in 57.5 seconds will end up with two potatoes. One of them will go back in the farm tile, and one of them will go into our potato stockpile. Then over here we have 15 chickens in animal pens, and they will poop out eggs. And those eggs will go over here, and then what we'll do is we'll take one of those potatoes, put them on a stove with the egg, and then it will turn into a frittata. Yep, we're feeding them frittatas, and then that frittata will get put over here on top of the mess hall. Mess hall is very important because villagers will prioritize eating food that's on top of the mess hall. Done. So we make the frittatas go there. Then our militia, our builders, our lumberjacks, all of our little villager people here will eat those frittatas, and they'll end up with the status of well-fed. The hearty meal did them well, increases their work speed. So the whole reason for all of these potatoes down here, and all of these chickens, and all of these stoves, is to combine potatoes and eggs to make frittatas so that all of our people get a production bonus, and they all work about, I think it's twice as fast, though we'll see. That's what it said on the Wikipedia when I looked it up. I was trying to figure out what foods were good and which were bad. Now, of course, there's some other stuff. We've got onions and carrots over here as well. Why do we have those? Well, if you say grab some raw meat, you grab a carrot, a potato, and an onion, and you stick them on top of a stove, you'll get a stew. And a stew is basically the same as a frittata in that it'll give them that well-fed bonus. There is something else that will give them the well-fed bonus. It's some sort of seafood thing, but the problem is it doesn't have potatoes in it. So these two meals have potatoes in it, and it gives them the well-fed bonus, so that's what we're going to use. The rest of this is all just a giant mess. Let's just start over here. This is a market. A market allows you to sell things for twice what they're worth, so we're basically putting milkshakes there. The milkshakes we get from milk, which we get from our 5 cows over here, which we randomly acquired at some point, and they occasionally poop out some milk. We combine that with berries. We have a bunch of berry bushes over here that we occasionally harvest to get berries. We combine the berries and the milk together. They will make a milkshake. The milkshake will go over there and we'll get like 10 gold coins every 60 seconds or so. Should probably make more markets, but I don't really care too much. And that is the reason we have cows over here and berry bushes and apple trees. Apple trees I'm probably going to dump. We don't really need those, to be honest. But I'm keeping them around because I can't see a reason to throw them out just yet. So anyway, that kind of covers the whole food area. We have 3 militia people over here. Their job is to take care of fights. We have 2 builders here. Their job is to build stuff. For example, this builder is currently making a smithy. This one is currently making a warehouse. And we have equipped them with a hammer and an iron shield. The reason for the hammer is it's a construction implement, so it doubles their construction speed. Combined with their well-fed bonus, they make stuff super fast. This guy's going to make a warehouse in about 7 seconds, which is pretty fast. I mean, I don't even know Amish people who can build a warehouse that quickly. Like, that is just ridiculous. Over here we've got your lumberjacks. They're okay. They have axes right here. Those axes double the speed at which they harvest wood, and they're working on lumber camps, which pops out wood. That wood, some of it goes into the sawmill. The sawmill turns it into planks, which is why we have wood here and planks there. We have 3 lumberjacks because we also need this wood to go over here. We have 2 smelters and 4 iron mines. There's 4 miners working on these with pickaxes, which doubles their production speed. They mine the iron ore. The iron ore we combine with a little bit of wood on the smelter. 1 wood, 1 iron ore, and a smelter produces iron bars. Right, and the stone comes from these quarries over here. We have 2 quarries. They produce stone. The stone goes onto the brickyard. The brickyard produces bricks. We occasionally get little bits of flint that come out. The gold we've got from other places, and the sticks, well, you know, they don't really matter so much. And that sort of explains the bulk of it. We have basically massively ramped up iron production so we can make iron bars, massively ramped up lumber production so that we can have enough wood to make the iron bars and maybe get some planks while we're at it. And at the same time, rabbits. The rabbits over here in these animal pens produce poop. That poop goes over here and we turned it into some carrots and onions. I'm thinking I'm probably going to include some berry bushes in that, and apples I'm just going to sort of phase out because I haven't found a use for them yet. The berries we use to make the milkshakes, remember, and the onions and the carrots we kind of need for the stews that we occasionally get. I kind of forgot. The raw meat here, you occasionally get raw meat when you get involved in a fight. So every time we get into a fight, we occasionally get some raw meat, which we use with the carrots, potatoes, and onions to make more stews. It's kind of like a supplement to our frittatas. And plus, I like stew. What can I say? Over here we have some weapons and things, but I think we were probably better off starting with these guys. This is our 3 militia. They handle most of our fights. They come with a slingshot. This one's got chainmail, which increases their defense and their health. It's just Weapons are easy to come by. Defensive stuff is kind of a bit weird, and then hats or helmets, I don't think you can make those. You seem to have to kill stuff to get them. So we've got a rat crown, a wolf's head, and a skull helmet. I'd really like a few more skull helmets if I could get them. They seem to be the best. However, let's take our two builders over here. I've double stacked them with something. I've given them an iron shield, which we can make in our smithies. And this iron shield gives them a 10% stun chance. Their hammer, which they're equipped with for construction, gives them a 10% chance of stunning, which means they have a 20% chance of stunning on hit. And I think I'm going to make a third builder, just so we have like a 60% chance of stunning enemies that show up. I think that'll help us for some of our larger targets. And these three guys over here, their job is to basically do lots and lots of damage. They're really high damage units, and that's sort of their purpose. So right now, the whole plan is we buy ourselves one of these armory stacks, and then we crack it open looking for a bad guy. There's always a bad guy in the second. Ooh, throwing stars. 3 iron bars, 1 smithy. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. And we'll leave that over there with the... Actually, iron shield can be sold off. We don't need that anymore. The second thing to come out of every one of these armory packs is always a bad guy. There we go. We got ourselves a frogman. And what's the last card? Last card is a plank. Then what we do is we get our militia. And they kick the guy's ass. This guy's a ranged unit, so we should use melee. You know what? The builders can pop along. Let's see if they can get a stun off. And then we just unpause the game. And a hit for 3, a hit for 3, a hit for 5. And they're dead. And we get a blowpipe. Attack speed -1. No thank you. Does have a 10% poison chance, +1 to hit. Now, nothing's going to live long enough to get poison damage out, so you can just be sold. I don't think we have any reason to ever pick you. And then we just put the builders back on task, and we put this guy back on berry bushes, and we're done. And then the plan would be to hit up a bunch of those every round so we can hopefully get ourselves more hats. Oh, actually, there's one helmet I missed over here, wasn't there? Yeah, we have a rat crown. I'd forgot about this thing. What does this do? Hit chance +2, defense +1. You know what? We'll leave that over here with our weapon stack. Oh, spiked planks are weird. You can build spiked planks early, and they effectively work the same as a builder's hammer in that they increase your production speed, or your construction speed. I don't know if it's as good as the hammer or slightly worse, but I've sort of kept them around just in case, though I think I should probably dump them. They seem weak. Anyway, let's go kill some stuff and see what happens at round 34. You see, under the quests, it says here longevity. Oh, sorry, round 36. Once you reach round 36, I presume something nasty happens, because at round 24 and round 12, nasty stuff happened. Just reading into the quest listings. After a little bit more playing around, our militia have been upgraded to ninjas. Turns out throwing stars are pretty good. Attack speed +3, hit chance +1, and damage +1. Slingshots are just a 1-1-1, as in 1 attack, 1 hit, 1 damage. So +3 attack, +1, +1 means we're getting an extra 2 points out of the damn things, which is really great. And combine that with, where was it? This guy over here, the skull helmet gives you a +2 damage. If we get a few more skull helmets, I'd be quite happy. Extra damage combined with extra attack speed, that's just sweetness. We're still stuck with the chainmail armor. I can't find anything to really replace those. The throwing stars were rather expensive, though. 3 iron bars. Thankfully, with all of our food bonuses, pickaxes, and all that stuff, we're churning through it. I mean, it literally hasn't been even 1 turn, and we've got everyone into throwing stars. The problem is everything just happens too fast. There's like, all of that just happens. Everything gets spewed out, and then you have to go around and figure out, wait a minute, where did that go? What do I do? Yep, we need to put those with that. We'll put those slingshots over there. We'll probably sell more of this wood because we're making too much of it. Now we've got too much gold, so we're going to buy an explorers this time around. We were buying the armory ones, but we've actually explored all of them. So let's see what Stacklands give us. They'll keep it down here. This is a rock. That's terrible. Oh, it's a freaking mimic treasure chest. I've seen those before. I'm not... Well, you can move these around at least, but the moment you touch them, yeah, they do that thing. Oh, it's a mountain. A hill with a pointy edge. May contain 2 undiscovered cards, an idea, iron out deposit, and a rock. I'll worry about you in a minute. For now, we're going to take on this mimic. Now, the thing is, this is a magic thing, so I think it's actually very effective against our guys, our ninjas. However, not very effective against our builders. Actually, I'm not too worried. You know what? We'll just swamp it. Let's see what happens. 2 damage, 2 damage. Ooh. And it's dead, and we ended up with a gold bar. That was actually rather fast. And now we have 3 gold bars. Still have no idea what to do with them. End of the round. Everyone gets to chow down on stew and frittatas. Because that's how we roll down here in the Shire. Right, how we doing? Strange portal. Uh-oh. Yeah, whatever. Start new moon. How long is that thing going to last? It looks threatening. I wonder if we can enter it. Can we? Entering portal, 10 seconds left. You know what? Let's get a team together and go for it. We got... Yeah, you can go in. My god, there's so much stuff going on at the same time. You, frittatas, get over there. Milk. You're going to get turned into milkshakes. Oh, let me take care of some things here. We've only got to wait for another 8.6 seconds, so this might take half an hour. Okay, we got... How many seconds? 0.5 of a second. Let's go. Are you sure you want to travel through the portal? Okay. You entered a strange dark forest. Okie dokie. An old lady appears. Well, that's suspicious as all hell. An old lady living in a forest. What big teeth she has, I imagine. Old lady new. Good day to you, traveler. Okay, now that she's closer, she does not look like an old lady at all. Oh no! What a shock! Yeah, wicked witch. 300... I think we may have a problem here. 300 hit points. I think we may be slightly unprepared for this. And I feel like those builders with their little saws and hammers are like, oh, we came to the wrong place. Never mind. A ghost, a feral cat, and an elf archer walked into a bar. Get ready to fight! Well, looks like we don't have a choice in that. A cat is dead. Magic dust. You've beaten my minions, but I have plenty more. Fight wave 2 or flee the forest. I say we fight wave 2. One more fight, come on. Is that a mirror man? A merman. Okay, fight! Okay, one down. That merman is pretty tough. Block, damage. Whew. You know what, maybe let's come back with greater numbers next time. Oh, we got a helmet. Please tell me we get something good out of killing this guy. But I have plenty more. Okay, I'm going to flee the forest. Yeah, you have fled with your earnings. Right, so we have to go in and out and come back and... Okay. So, we have to go through the portal, kill that stuff, come in and out, and in exchange we got magic dust. That's great. That magic dust is hard to come by, so that was good. The blowpipe is terrible. I'm pretty sure I sold all of those already. -1 attack speed. Yeah, that's just useless. Absolutely useless. Or maybe there's something I'm misreading. Helmets. This thing gives +2 defense. No, that's pretty terrible. I mean, unless we've got nothing else we can put on it, and we'll make a milkshake out of you. You can go on the... You can go on top of the markets. We now have 4 markets so that they're just constantly selling off our milkshakes, because of course we are. We have enough berries for that for now. Actually, I should probably harvest a couple more berry bushes while we're here. Our builders are going to do one thing I should have done a while ago. We are going to completely phase out all of the sheds and replace them with warehouses. The sheds give us, +4 cards, but it's 1 card in itself, so is it giving me +4 or +3? I'm not sure. Warehouses give us +14. So it's either giving us 13 cards additionally, or 13 cards or 14 cards. Warehouses, much more costly. We'll want to just dump all those sheds. They're taking up space. I don't really want them, and we've got the output to take care of it. And the builders. What's our idea? A stable portal. 2 brick, 2 magic dust, 1 villager. A permanent portal to the dark forest. Can move 7 cards. Ah! So we can send in 7 at a time. And we've got to kill that witch, I presume, at some point. Who's got 300 hit points. Yeah, I think we're going to have to build ourselves a stable portal. Oh, and we've also found ourselves a resource magnet. This is a resource magnet. We put an egg on it, and now anytime an egg spawns from any of our chickens, it just immediately goes zoop. We need to get one of those for potatoes as well, though it costs a gold bar to make those magnets, so we're going to need to find a sustainable source of gold as well, because we've only got a very limited supply of that. We also got ourselves a magic glue. 1 magic dust and 1 charcoal. We don't have charcoal yet. Sticks the stack on top of it to the board and prevents it from moving. I would really like that for our farms. Just being able to stick them down would be really handy. Anyway, we're going to go explore this mountain, and then we're going to go and build ourselves a stable portal to invade. But I think we need some more people, which means we need to get a couple of houses and start churning out a couple of extra kid warriors. Ah, our babies are about to grow up into like good little soldiers right about now. Perfect. Villager. All we did was we stuck 2 people on top of a house. They produce a baby, and then after 120 seconds, which is 1 full turn, the babies hatch, and there we go. We've got a couple of new villagers. So for one of them, let's say we want to turn you into a ninja style person, and then the other one we want to turn into a builder. So where did I put it? Yeah, we'll give you a helmet, and we'll give you a hammer, and then an iron shield. So now we have 3 builders with stun chance and 4 ninjas that are quite fast attacking. And do we have any other helmets? No, we do not. I think we should want to farm some helmets, and I'm thinking I know how to go about that. Down here we have a mountain. If we put someone on this, they basically generate a discovery every, let's say, 60 seconds. And by discovery, I mean something pops out of this. Either an idea, an iron deposit, a rock, or a treasure chest. If we do the same on the forest, same thing again. Rabbit, stick, treasure chest, tree. There's like all sorts of things that appear at the bottom left there. But I want something that generates enemies, specifically the skeleton ones. I want to get my hands on the skull helmet. So we need to find something that generates skeletons and then go about farming them for as many skeletons as we can get. Though I should probably put some people on these as well. We have 4 ninjas who are looking for jobs. So we need a 5th thing over here. We'll buy another one of these exploration stacks. This means we're going to have to kill something as well, of course, because there's always a bad guy in here somewhere. We got a tree, a wolf, and a forest. Yeah, we've already got a forest. Sorry, we don't need that one. So, Mr. Wolf, die, I suppose. That might actually give us a wolf's helmet if he dies. Very effective. Yep. You did 1 damage, and now we have some raw meat. So that means stews on the menu. Done. Oh, and I've been getting lax. I really have to put together a whole bunch more frittatas. Not that we actually really need the food. Oh my god, you know what? Just sell some of that off. Food is a really good money spinner. Alright, let's see if we can't find ourselves some other tiles that are not forests and plains and things like that. This is where things are going to get interesting. We've basically set up to explore 2 old villages, 2 mountains, a plains, a forest, and a catacombs simultaneously. Now normally when you explore these, a monster might pop out of some of them. I don't know what's going to happen if we explore all of them simultaneously. This should get... just 1 wolf? My god, the last time I did this I got hit by about 4 things. Oh well, yeah, we can dump a whole load of this stuff. But the wolf? Ugh, just 1 wolf? That's sad. The only downside is all of these large fights are pushing all our stuff about the place, but on the bright side, we've got enough people, we're basically massacring everything we come across. Ooh, wolf's head. Excellent, that's a helmet for somebody. We're also going to pop out a couple more babies. We can use those to make a few more soldiers, and I still haven't forgot about that witch one. We've got to go back to the stable portal. I'm just trying to find a way to get a few more helmets for our people so that we're all fully equipped. So, I suppose back to the catacombs for everyone. I think I figured out what I'm supposed to be doing about now. Maybe. It comes down to these cards here, these mountains, plains, forests, old villages. You put someone on them, they start exploring it. It takes them 60 seconds, and unless you have a map, in which case it takes you... Actually, wait, no, not 60 seconds. It's 60 seconds if it's a regular pawn. If the regular pawn has eaten a really nice meal, it only takes them half as long, which means it takes them 30 seconds. And if you get an explorer with a map on them, that's well fed, it takes them 15 seconds. Now, how do you get an explorer? Well, you need a map. How do you get a map? Well, you actually have to explore an old village. That gets you an old tomb. You look at the old tomb, and the old tomb spits out a map. Then give the map to someone, and then they can explore stuff. So we want to hit old villages up so we can get tombs so that we can explore old villages faster. Well, it's not a stealth thing. There's also catacombs in there. And the reason we want catacombs is catacombs seem to give the best stuff and also give us lots of monsters to fight, which we kind of want to do. So at the moment, we're trying to get our hands on old villages so that we can farm them for catacombs. And old tombs to get more explorers to farm more old villages for catacombs, if that makes sense. We've also got this golden goblet, which I think I'm going to have to Google. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing with that thing. And at the same time, we want more old villages. So what we're doing is we're taking the just stupid amounts of money we have. We have too much money. And then, like, I've had to build more coin chests just to store this stupid stuff. We then go and hit up Explore. You could go back there. We then grab that, open it up, and hopefully, do we get an old village? Nope, we get a giant rat and a mountain. That's 2 mountains, a plains, and a forest. Yes, so that's a red, white, and green deck. Excellent. That is wonderful. All right, you get sold, and then we go kill the rat because we have a few ninjas. Yep, and then the ninjas beat the absolute snot out of the rat. How you holding up there, buddy? Now that does not look like it's a good day for you. Did he get an attack off yet? Still did not get off a single attack. And of course, while all of that was going on, about 15 different things happened. Because there's just so much going on. We have stopped mining. We now have just oodles of iron bars over here. We've made all the weapons we want. So I've stopped the mining processes. There's no point. We don't need stone. We don't need wood. We've got warehouses coming out the wazoo. We can store about twice as many cards as we currently have. Food-wise, I've just decided to churn out a couple more kids because you know what? We can afford them. Why not? Just have them in case something goes horrifically wrong. You know what? Let's just grab a couple more kids. We might as well have a couple of babies on standby just in case something goes wrong. I'm going to go farm some more old villages and kill a whole bunch of stuff that comes out. And if by the end of turn 36 we don't have to face something nasty, we're going back to that portal to kick that witch's wrinkly ass. For some reason, the old villages popped us out a couple of corpses. So I just sort of stacked them on top of each other and now we're getting a graveyard. I don't know what that means, but let's hope it's something good. Damn it, where did these coins go? You can go over there. This is getting really messy right about now. We've also put some miners back on because, hey, goblin! Let's go kill that guy. Ninjas! Yeah, it's going to push everything all around the place, but it's fine. It's just, we attack so frequently, I'm pretty sure everything dies instantly, and there's a map, which means we can get another explorer. Excellent! This is actually working out according to plan, which is strange so far for me in this game. Strange portals appeared. Instead of waiting for it to attack us, we're going to attack them. I figure let's send everyone in. They're all heartily fed. There's 7 of them. We've got 4 ninjas, 3 builders. And I've got it like... The money is actually becoming a problem at this point. We can't spend it. Thing is, these things down here, they don't require you to spend money to activate them. I know. Yep, there's more money. I know I shouldn't be complaining, but it's just, there's too much money. Let's go attack this wrinkly witch. So you're back for more. Oh, she's gotten more friends. I think we brought enough. I took 1 damage there. That's not too bad. That's a block. That elf is tough. We got 1 raw fish. 1 raw fish. That is... Okay, fight wave 4. Bring it on. Witchy McWitchface. Ooh, we got a sword? That's nice. An iron bar with a pointy end. Temperature incense plus 1 attack speed plus 1 hit. That looks actually pretty weak sauce. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. But we'll let you all stack up. And so far, everyone's still looking pretty healthy. That builder's down to 13, which is not great. I wonder if we could move him slightly to the side. There you go. Yeah, I'll go 1 more round. Oh, did we? Oh, there's a mimic there. That's, you know what? This is the last round. Assuming we survive this, this is definitely the last round. That's a lot of magic users. Okay, 1 down. That's good. You're down to 12 hit points. We need to get you out of there. That's 2 down. Huh. There goes a mimic. We got ourselves a gold bar. Been looking for some of those. And that builder's down to 19. He's on 12. And I think that guy just stole some health. No, I think we're flee the forest. We'll come back. 1 more round. What can it hurt? Okay, someone might die, but I want to try it. Come on. We've come this far. That's 1 down. Wizard robes? Cool, we'll take it. Oh my god, we're kicking the snot out of them. That guy's the only one who's really struggling. Well, that guy's got bleed on him. How are they still alive? Come on, hit him. Hit him. I want that wizard down. And yeah, these last ones I don't really care too much about. They should go down pretty handy. That builder's down to 8 hit points. I think we have... Yeah, I think we've done enough. I think it's time we left. Even though I have plenty more. Okay, we shall flee the forest. Thank you for all your goodies, Witch. We'll be back later, but, you know, hopefully when we do come back, we'll be able to murder a bunch of your stuff. Now, where did all our goodies go? Ooh. I'm going to have to sort this out. Raw fish? Oh, that's for the seafood. Yeah, no thanks, I'm good. For our next little thing that I didn't realize, this traveling cart, really, really, really handy. It gives you things that are actually quite hard to get your hands on normally. 1, soil. We just picked up 3 farms by dumping money into this. Another thing it's giving us is... Actually, that key we can use to open that treasure chest. It's also giving us maps. We got a map out of that, and we got soil. So that's two things that normally are quite tricky to get your hands on. The map allows us to make explorers, which allows us to explore these things faster, which is good. Then we just keep dumping money onto it, and it keeps... Ooh, iron bar. Yeah, we'll take that. We also got a bone out of it and a bunch of spears. Give me more money to actually throw into this thing. Yeah, we'll just keep going until we've pretty much spent most of our money. We don't have a lot of use for the money we've got right now, so I'm more than willing to burn loads of it. That wagon drastically changes your approach once it hits, assuming you have like about 100 gold on you. We've effectively knocked out 6 farms just immediately by just pouring about 100 gold into that, maybe 130. We've also got our hands on 1, 2, 3 maps, plus we're going to have another 3 in a minute once we have a look at those old tomes. And as well as that, we're retiring the old villages. The old villages give you catacombs, but they also, and corpses, which are great, but they also give you villagers, which means we've had a little bit of a reproduction problem where we've now got lots and lots of colonists, which is not great, but not bad. I mean, extra population is not the end of the world. It just means we have to do more farming to make sure everything keeps going, but that's fine. That's fine. But the graveyards don't require that, and they also give us corpses. And the corpses, if you combine 2 of them, give us more graveyards. So the graveyards allow us to get our hands on, say, catacombs, but they also get us corpses, which we can use to make more graveyards to get more catacombs. And they also give us skeletons, who we're trying to kill so we can hopefully get some more skeleton helmets. So I'm thinking lots of graveyards. We're just going to mass farm graveyards until everyone's got a skeleton helmet. Or some horrible stuff comes along and tries to kill us. There's another graveyard. Excellent. Who wants to become an explorer? Oh, one of our babies. Yeah, I kind of had 2 babies getting cooked at the time, and then, yeah, then I realized those things were spitting. Like, by the babies had already been birthed by the time I realized what the villages were doing. So I probably shouldn't have made those babies. Oh well, it is what it is. We are coming up on the end of the round, so I thought we'd get in a little bit of killing before we move on. Namely because, well, everyone heals up at the end of the round. It's 15 seconds to the end of the round, 10 seconds to activate the portal. So let's pop through the portal. Oh, damn it. There's always something going on. The amount of pausing you have to do in this game kills me. Alright, let's do it. Let's go take on this witch one and all of our little friends. We should be able to farm a few of them. Yeah. Cool. Also, as well as that, this will be... How you doing? You will never defeat me. Why do I have a strange feeling that's a lie? Ooh. You've got pirates, dark elves, ogres, dark wizards, a dark elf, and an ent. I don't know what half of these things are. What are you? Some perchance to do a critical hit on... Okay, dark elf, ogre, pirate... It's fine. It's fine. Let's just let everyone shoot. The thing is, I brought all ninjas, namely because they attack so fast, I figured they should be able to kill things quicker, even if they're slightly weaker towards some things. Dead. Huh. Yeah, I think we can go another round with these. That only gave us a coin, a couple of coins that we don't care about, and a staff of fear, which is terrible. 20% chance to stun, but it gives you minus 12 max health. That seems bad. But I have plenty more. Okay. Yeah, now we'll fight wave 8. What have you got? Yep. Ready to fight. A mosquito? How do you have a mosquito? Why would you have a mosquito? Wow, those ogres are tanky. You're down to 16. That's probably... Yeah, that's our lowest ninja over there. Yeah, you guys are probably fine. Some of them have lifesteal, so that would be... It'd be really nice if we could get a few more skeletons along so that we could get more helmets that give us lifesteal, and we could probably be more sustainable at this. But that's okay. There's plans in the background. We're digging up a bunch of graveyards to try and find more skeletons to steal their helmets. I never thought I'd say something like that out loud. You guys already finished? These things have... It takes a fair while to chunk through these things. You guys just about done? Yeah, you're not going to last very long with this many gang up on you. I'll defeat you. Fight the Wicked Witch. She has 300 hit points. And she's magic based. We should flee the forest, rearm, regroup, repair, and come back in knowing that we're going to be fighting a bunch of... Who's bleeding? Does that mean you're going to die? Probably. Time to eat. Yep, feed the villagers, go for it. It's time to go finish off this witch once and for all. We can send 7 people through the portal. She's good with magic, which means we want to go in with melee. So, what we've done is we've taken our throwing star people, our ninjas, and we've equipped them with bone spears. They're not great melee weapons, but they're the best we've got access to. So we're going to send them in, and we're also going to send in a bunch of builders. So the builders are going to have, well, let's see here. They have hammers and iron shields, and the hammers and iron shields allow them to do a fair chunk of damage. This guy is missing some hit points. I don't know why. Actually, I don't think about it. It doesn't really matter what way you do this, does it? So if we were just, say, grab this guy's hammer and equip it on them, they suddenly just become a builder. There's no... Yeah, that's literally how it works. Right, well, that makes it easier. We want to launch this attack before the end of the turn, because at the start of the turn, it refreshes all the food, and the food basically gives us that bonus. However, if we go and attack the witch, when we come back, all of our food refreshes is gone. So we want to go there just before the food actually kicks in. If we were to go in after the refresher early in the day, what would happen is we'd lose all of our food bonuses for the rest of the day on everyone that we sent. It's not a big deal, but for the builders, that would be preferable to keep. Alright, hopefully it's just the witch. Oh. It's not just the witch. Oh, that's bad. It's the witch and a bunch of other people. If I hadn't known this, I would have actually just taken lots of people who could attack very fast. Oh. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, 1 down. We've got a crossbow. What's a crossbow good for? Plus 2 hit chance, plus 1 damage. If some of you die, I'm okay with that. We do have spares. But if you could kill a few of them now, that would be good. Wow. We really should have taken the throwing stars. If everyone wipes, we still have enough people back home. It's not a problem, and we can, we can just hatch some more of them. It's not a big deal. But it would be nice if we could kill them in this round. Okay, 1 down. I think that builder's not going to survive, but that's okay. 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. 5. Oh, the stuns are actually pretty good. That's why we brought those builders. That builder's not going to survive. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that builder's down to 1 hit point. I don't think they're going to make it somehow. Ooh. Stun her. Stun her. Yep. She's stunned. Come on, hit her again. Hit her again before she gets out of the stun. Ooh. She still got half of her hit points left. That lifesteal is really handy. I think 3 of our people now have skeleton helmets because of the way we're farming them, and with this crowd, Ooh, that guy blocked. You're so lucky to be alive. I don't think you're going to make it to the end, but you did a good job. Come on, seriously? 57 hit points. She started with almost, what, 250 or 200? She had way too many hit points. 17. No, I'm not going to jinx you. We're still considering you dead and deaded. Huh. I was actually quite lucky. You've defeated the Dark Witch, yet still dark forces linger. Okay. You've finished the Dark Forest quest. Let's flee the forest. Yeah, flee! Yeah, we're taking all that stuff and we're out of here. And also, let's see what the Witch's Broom was like. Witch's Broom. 15% chance to heal all friendlies? Oh, hell yes. Attack speed plus 2. Hit chance plus 3. Damage plus 2. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah, someone's getting that. Before we move on to the next round, I should point out, you'll notice all of the well-fed buffs, as in that well-fed little green symbol thing, has disappeared from all of the people that went to the forest. It seems going to the forest wipes any buffs. When people come back, they lose them all. That's why you want to do it near the end of the round, not at the start, which is 1.4 seconds away. That guy has 1 hit point. Let's see what his hit points are like after we feed all the villagers. Oh, wow. You've only got 7 hit points? That's a problem. It takes forever for that crowd to heal up. We're going to have to take a whole day just to recover from this. Oh well, I can live with that. This next bit I had to look up because I couldn't figure out how to do. You have to build a temple. I probably should have just looked under important. We finished the Dark Forest. So the temple is, you build this thing, 5 planks, 5 bricks, 3 iron bars, and 3 villagers, and it gives us a temple. However, it needs a mysterious artifact. And here is a mysterious object, which is a goblet. So, start the ritual. Okay, we now have a demon. A 299 hit point demon with a 5% chance to stun all enemies. Well, that's fun. And we are going to hit them with, well, our entire stack. We are up to about 5 ninjas have those little skeleton helmet things. Where is it? That's a wolf's head. Wolf's head. There it is. Skull helmets. These skull helmets give 10% chance to lifesteal, plus 5 max health, plus 2 damage, plus 2 defense. They're pretty damn good. We've even got it on our mage. Our mage is probably going to take a bit of a pounding because they're magic and they're not going to do well against melee. But they do have a 15% chance to heal all friendlies. So this should keep everyone healed up. We also brought along 3 builders because, you know, they can get it done. Oh, wow. Okay. You should probably go over here. Yeah, there. Damn it. There. Perfect. Now, let's see how this guy fares against our team. I can go back in. Quest completed, build a temple, bring the gobbler to the temple, and now let's smack him. Ow! 277. You used to have 300 hit points, bro. You just got wrecked. None of the stuns are affecting him, and I don't think he's even hit back yet, has he? Oh, he's hit someone for 2. Whoa, they are shredding him. Oh, you hit a ninja for 3. Anyone getting any lifesteal? And you, maybe you want to heal people at all? No. Okay, he's stunned for a bit as well, which makes him a little bit easier to pound. But seriously, just this quantity of ninjas just seems to make a mess. I'm going to go maybe replant the farms for a second. Farms replanted. This guy's down to 74 hit points, and none of our guys are even close to death. This is just a beatdown. I may have over-prepared slightly for killing this guy. And we got a bunch more potatoes, which can just go in the dustbin. Fire cloak. Kill the demon. Nice. Okay, you get a pack for beating the demon. Alright, first up, what's the fire cloak? 7% chance to do critical hit to eliminate 10 health, 1 attack speed, 1 damage, 2 defense. Right. I wonder if we can farm demons. It turns out you can straight up build a second temple, and just grab yourself another demon with 399 points. Hey. Why can't we start a fight with this guy? Oh wait, there we go. Hey! Hey buddy, how you doing? I know, you haven't recovered from the last beatdown, but that's okay. We're just going to beat you down some more. And while that's going on, I'm going to completely ignore your horror and instead continue to do all of this stuff on the side. Oh, this is our frittatas for the mess hall. This is our backup frittatas for when they're eaten. And this is our backup stews for emergency rations that we definitely don't need anyway. Yeah, I may have maybe over-prepared a bit. This is our backup soil if we ever want to make more farms, which we don't need because we're already producing way too much food. And this is just some backup weapons I left around the place in case things go horribly wrong and we have to get everyone and press gang them into doing wars. Oh, and we now have a dog. It turns out if a wolf shows up, you throw a bone at it and the wolf becomes a dog. Yep, that's, never would have figured that out. Okay, done and done. How are you doing down there, buddy? You don't look like you're doing too good. It looks like you're getting the absolute snot beaten out of you and you're not doing much. Let's hope you give us another one of those coats. And I think that guy just healed a bunch of people. Oh! So that's what the heal does. You can just see that +2 went along to literally everyone. That is a nice... That witch's broom? Pretty handy. And we've got ourselves a second fire cloak. Those things are pretty awesome. In fact, the fire cloak we got, we gave to the guy with the... Where is it? Yeah, this guy with the wand, or the staff, the magic broom. That increased his attack speed enough that he was able to get off a few more attacks, which meant he was handing out more healing to everyone. We should probably get him a helmet that increases his cast rate. That might be nice. Yep, never mind. And let's start another ritual. It seems pretty quick to get a demon up and running. Okay, maybe it's because of the way we've organized it. Let's grab a few builders in on this one as well, just to maybe give him a little bit of stun. But I'm pretty sure this is going to go the way of the last 3. And we're going to get a nice fiery coat out of this. The coat donations that this guy gives us is kind of incredible. Oh, +2 healing for everyone, thank you kindly. And we've got enough bricks now to make another temple the moment this is over. Ah, perfect. Come on, give us a coat. Ow. Did you just stun everyone? Well, now everyone's coming off stun, and they would like to hit you back. His stun is pretty brutal, but I think that's the first time he's gotten it off, and this is his 3rd fight, and he's only managed it once. And he's already sub 50 points. And I think we are... Oh, and everyone just got a massive heal. And another fire cloak. This is a very consistent way of getting a very nice item. Thank you, Mr. Demon. Thank you very much. I am pretty sure we have enough personnel to sort of farm this guy almost indefinitely. Also, we're up to like just an absolute butt ton of those skull helmets. So I think all but one of the ninjas and the mages have the skull helmets. Yeah, this guy's just getting absolutely raffle stomped. Alright then, and food-wise, we now have a bunch of stews coming in as well, because of course we do. I haven't really been paying too much attention to food because we're maxed out on frittatas, and I've just been throwing stuff in a dustbin. We've literally made a dustbin so that we can throw stuff away, and oh my god, that's a lot of farms that need potatoes all of a sudden. Yeah, this game's a bit wonky. So anyway, that's the third fire cloak. Thank you. Or was it a fourth? I can't remember. Doesn't really make a difference. We have enough bricks, planks, iron, and everything to make another temple in about 45 seconds and get another fire cloak. One of the things we got our hands on after killing the demon the first time was the idea for a rowboat and a rumour of an island where gold and glass can be found. I'm going to have a quick look here. Also, the thing about a cathedral which requires glass and, well, gold, which is two things we would want on this rowboat. We can bring one card with us. I'm just not sure what we would want to bring. Probably a farm? Oh no, you can't bring buildings. What would we like? Actually, never mind. You can only bring one person. That's it. It's one card. So let's see what happens if we stick a ninja on there for 3 seconds. Are you sure to travel down? This will end the current moon and feed... This will first end the current moon and feed your villagers. Yeah, we got plenty of food. Yeah, it's frittatas for everyone. I am well aware. Everyone's been eating frittatas for a while now. They're all super happy with all of those potatoes. Alright. Okay. While at the island, you won't have to take care of the mainland. You can go back to the mainland anytime using the rowboat. Right. If all of your villagers die, you will be returned to the mainland. Okay, good luck. Okay, I get it. We have to start again. But it's a different... Selling cards. Okay. What are you? The main currency of the island. Right. Give me a minute. So banana trees are the new apple trees, it seems. You punch those and you get bananas. Driftwood, what do you do? Yeah, quest below rowboat, get 2 bananas. Well, that seemed pretty handy. Driftwood gives you wood. Okay, so actually driftwood is trees. Bananas are the apple trees. Got it. And what is sand? Sand does nothing. Right, so your food, we have enough food to last us. Salad of the sea, you can get sold. Wood, you can get sold. Yep, perfect. Whatever. That means we're going to be buying packs of these thingies, selling them, and then using that to buy more stuff. Oh god, we have to build up again. Oh, I get it now. We just bought an idea, a sloop. This means you can carry 10 cards on the boat. Instead of just bringing over a villager, you can actually go back now, get 10 people. We need a plank, a sail, a villager, or whatever. That means we could bring back cotton, plant that back home. We could bring back... Ooh, I wonder if we can get gold here. So we could basically take this stuff back to our main island, or we could take stuff from our main island here so that we could ramp up a little bit faster. But I'm going to cut this out here. Oh, and there's a trained monkey. We gave it a banana, and it'll work for us until the end of the turn. Who knew that was a thing? Also, there appears to be this ability to spoil now, which is bad for us, but we're going to cook some fish. No. I'm cutting this out here. Stacklands. Fun game. Quite enjoyable. A little bit grindy, though, because I probably went a little bit too big. I don't think I was supposed to have that many colonists, which might explain why the demon and the witch was so easy to kill. It is what it is. Enjoyable game. Very unique. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.